Hello everyone, welcome to the first video of How It Is Invented series. During this epidemic era, if you want to step out of your house, whether you are wearing good dress or not, it doesn't matter, but wearing mask is very much mandatory. So have you ever thought how this N95 mask was invented? To know the interesting story behind this innovation, let's watch till the end. He grew up in a farming family and completed chemical fiber engineering. And he wanted to support his family financially, so he decided to work in Taiwan Textile Research Institute in 1975. So there he realized that all the technology and machinery in the textile industry coming from US, Europe and Japan, and Taiwanese only know how to produce on those machines. So he decided to explore this technology and went to US and joined Kansas State University and registered for not only material science but also maths, chemistry, mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. Generally to get the degree you need just 90 credits, but his thirst for knowledge made him to learn in different streams and scored 500 credits. So learning more is never considered as a bad thing. So this helped him in the later stages that I will cover. After his PhD, he moved to University of Tennessee to research on the melt blowing production technology. He is Dr. Peter Tsai, Taiwanese American material scientist and inventor of N95 mask. Before going to know about how he invented N95 mask, let us understand what is this N95 stands for. So N means non-resistant to oil and 95 means it is capable of filtering 95% of the airborne particles, which are nothing but viral droplets and bacteria, dust and pollen. And Dr. Peter Tsai was not intended to research on N95 mask, but he was working on the melt blown production process. But what is the link between melt blowing production process and this N95 mask? Let's check it out. If you check the N95 mask, there are basically different layers. Some are 5 layers and 6 layers. In that, one of the core layer is non-woven fabric. To manufacture this non-woven fabric, we need melt blowing production technology. So what is this melt blowing production and how do we manufacture N95 masks out of this? So let us quickly understand the melt blowing production process. So in this, basically there are two different steps. One is melt blow and another one is electrostatic charging. So in the melt blow, basically what we do is we convert polypropylene granules into non-woven fabric. So here we achieve very fine fiber strands of 1 to 2 micron dia. So if you compare this size, it is almost 100 times lesser than our human hair. And another important process is electrostatic charging. This everybody knows. After combing your hair, and if you keep that comb near to the small paper pieces, it attracts. So the same technology he used for the non-woven fabric. So here what he did is he impregnate the electric charge on non-woven fabric and and make them electret. So basically what is the advantage of this electrostatic charging on non-woven fabric is we are giving more adhesive property to this fabric so that it will absorb and capture viruses or bacteria, and finally the respiratory filtering capability will increase. So as I mentioned, Dr. Peter Sai, he studied in different streams, so he could able to combine material science as well as the knowledge from the electrical engineering. So finally, using these two technologies, we can make the N95 mask. So N95 mask is one of the applications of melt blowing production process. So he patented in 1995, and initially this was designed for industrial use but later become popular in medical industry as well. And today to fight with the COVID, this is the main weapon that we all know. So that was the story behind how N95 mask was invented. You should know the technology, that is one part, and also you should know how to apply. And for me, the great learning from this story is you should have thirst for knowledge always. Thank you for watching. Hope you learned something new and this story will inspire you to think more innovative ideas.